Hi, and welcome to this video on ESP32 hands-on. So this is going to be the first video where we would go ahead and then check out how ESP32 works, and it looks like a physical. We'll try to go ahead and set up this Arduino IDE, which we have already done in the earlier. We'll just go ahead and select the ports and so on, and then try to blink an LED with this. So I do have with me ESP32 along with me here. We just have a look at this. Here we go. We have an ESP32 along with me. And I also have an RGB LED out here if you just have a look at this. So this is an RGB LED we have, and I have an ESP32 along with me on that. Let's get into it and see how exactly it works. So first thing, I would go ahead and then make a connection set here. And the connection should be as follows. So let us just get into it and then see how the connection looks like. So the connections are pretty simple. So I'm just going to go ahead and then use a common ground what we have here with this. So this is my common here. So this is going to be a longer lead. Okay, so you might get to see the third one, or out of the 4 pins what we have in that, there will be one that is the first, second, or the other way third. So that would be a longer lead, which would be either a common ground or a common anode. So in my case, it's a common anode, so I connect it to the ground, and the remaining 3 pins to any of the 3 digital pins out there. So each one of them will be acting for R, G, and B, and so on. So let's get into it. First thing is connection. So let me begin with the connections and see how can I get this thing being done. So here we go. What I'll just do is I have with me 4 wires here, that is jumper wires I have with me. So I'll just make it as jumper wires and so on. Let's get it. The connections are set. So I have connected the connections as per the circuit diagram of here, and everything should go ahead as well. So let's open this Arduino IDE and then start uploading the program to this thing. So we'll write a simple quick code into it and then see to it. I'm here in my Arduino IDE out here. So I just have a quick quick thing here. What I'll just do is I'll first quickly define the pin numbers here. So I go here and then write pin mode. I'll tell about these things later. So I just have used a few pins, that is D2 out there. So I'll just write down the quick code out there. So D2. I'll define the pin numbers here, that is D2, D15, and D4 as per the connections what I have made here, and then I'm just going to make the D4 high. Let me see what happens with this. So what I'll just do is I'll just go ahead and make this high, and let's see. So I'm done with this, and this should go ahead and then turn on my D4, D4 pin. So I'm not sure exactly which is the color for the D4 out there. Let's get into it and see. Then let's upload the program and check out. So I'll go ahead and connect my USB data cable to it and then proceed with this. Alright, so questions are being done here, right? So we can proceed further with uploading the code out there. The very first thing I'll be doing is I need to go ahead and then check out the code and then proceed with doing that. What I'll do is I'll need to go ahead and then just select the port on which I'm using this thing. Okay, so first thing I'll do is I'll go to tools out here, and then it just says with the port COM 8 out there. So if you're getting the COM 8 perfectly fine, then good to go. And if you're not really sure what is the port it is using and you are confused with doing that thing, what you can just do is always go ahead and then search for device manager. And once you search for the device manager out there, that should take you to the ports, and then in the ports you can go ahead and select that thing out there, which exactly is the thing which you need to use it. So if you go to the ports out here, I have ports and COM, and then if you just see this, I have one UART bridge, right? So this is COM 8. Just in case if you see multiples of those, you can go ahead and use this thing out there, right? So now I'll just select that COM 8 here, and good to go. And in the tools I have ESP32 dev module being selected, as we have already set this up earlier. I'm good to go ahead and upload this thing, and I'm uploading this now. It asks me to save it. I will just cancel the saving here, and then hopefully the light should start to glow. So let me just wait for this to complete, and then you can see the output as expected. We just have a look at this. I get to have an error here which says D2 has not been defined out there, because this is not how we define the pins here, right? So what I just do is I'll just remove the D here and proceed with it. So I'll remove the D15 here and then 4 here, because in ESP32 we don't really do that thing. Now I'll click on upload here, and then that should go ahead well. We just have a look at this. It started to glow out there, and then everything is going perfectly fine. And yeah, it is uploaded. If you just have a look at the view here, the green light is glowing. So this is a indication that the green light is glowing here, so everything is working fine. So if I just have to glow the remaining other 2 lights out there, what I will do is I'll go ahead and then try to get this thing also being done. So I'll just go here and compare this. and paste it there. So I'll just paste it here quickly. I need to change one thing here, that is I need to change the pin numbers. So I need to change them to 15. So the way I'm using it, okay. So 15 here, and then we have this as a 2 here, and I'll upload them quickly again. So Control plus U to upload this again, and I'll cancel this. So here we go, and this should be loading this code quick. Once it's getting uploaded here, like clearly what's happening is like we have just made the pin number 4 high, that is detail pin number 4 high, so it is just glowing here. When I make 15 and 2 high, all the 3 will glow, and they will have a different color, like they may combine together and it may look like white, okay. But if you want to go ahead and make a blink out there, we need to add a delay between them. So I'll go ahead and add a delay of 1000 milliseconds between them once they've been uploaded, and then we'll see how exactly it works. I'm just pressing this button here. The reason I'm pressing this button is because there is an old ESP32 out here, and you need to go ahead and press the boot button in order to get this thing being done. So why does that? And let's see. So it says that uploading here, but I don't really see it. Okay. See this? You just have a look at this. It is glowing white in color. Okay, glowing white in color because all the RGB and put together into it. That's the reason it's glowing white out there. Let's get into it and then see by adding a delay to this thing. So what I'll just do is I'll add a delay here and delay here, and then I'll make it to 1000 milliseconds. And what I'll just do is I'll also write digital write, and then turn it off 4 comma low, and then add a delay again. So delay of 100 seconds. Okay. And I'll just copy these 3 lines here and then copy paste these 3 lines into the remaining 3 sections that is remaining here. So they all go, and I need to change this pin numbers. So I'll change the pin number to 15, and this is to pin number 2 there. Okay, so good to go. And now let's see if it works. So I'll upload this quick again here, and I'll cancel this just not to save this thing. And for now this is currently glowing just white in color, and once I upload this, it has to go and glow all the way around. So let's just see into it how it goes. Again, I just need to press this button here so that I can connect to this thing, and hopefully I have, yeah, it's getting uploaded out there. Let me just wait for this to get uploaded, and yeah, we go. And yes, it's working as expected, right? It's blinking here, green, red, and this thing. This is what we wanted out there, right? So this is how you can go ahead and do this thing, and hopefully this should really work out to be well. So we'll see the further things in the next session, in the next video, and hope you have got an idea and how can you get started with this thing out there. So instead of if you don't have an RGB, you can go ahead and use multiple different LEDs out there to get the same thing being done. And yeah, this is how it works. I'll see you in the next one. I hope you enjoyed this thing. We'll have a lot many more